All right. Now, example. Note card number 86. Okay, so this one has three things happening. We've got the negative out front, which is a reflection across the x-axis. The 2 out front, remember, means if the absolute value of A is greater than 1, it's a vertical stretch. So this one is a vertical stretch by a factor of 2. We go left 3 because there's a plus 3 inside of the operation. And then we go up 4. Okay? And we can see on Desmos how this looks. I need to know the x-intercept, which you may not be able to tell very easily, but that is 1. And it had the y-intercept, so I just put it there. And then I had to tell it to put the point negative 3, 4 on there because it won't do that for you. So I went to the second row, put in the ordered pair, negative 3, 4. All right, so if I were to smush this to the x-axis, the domain would be bracket negative 3 to infinity, okay? Think about pushing this down here. It'd be close circle at negative 3 all the way to infinity. Range is bottom to top, so this is unbounded below. So it'd be negative infinity all the way up to 4 with the bracket. This thing is not increasing. It is decreasing on the entire domain. So this is decreasing from, oh, hello, there's Marley. Hey, Marley. So this is decreasing from negative 3 to infinity with no bracket. And you may be wondering why I'm in different places. It's Super Bowl night, and I'm trying to watch it and then get away from it and different places. And so this is just the story of my life. So anyway, um, okay. So where was I? So we are decreasing from negative 3 to infinity with no bracket. Okay, it's positive from here to here. So from negative 3 included, because at negative 3, the y value is 4, and that's positive. So negative 3 is sitting in a positive zone. So you put a bracket there, all the way to 1 with a parenthesis. And then it's negative from 1 on forever. So from 1 to infinity. 1 cannot have a bracket on it because the y value at the 1 is 0, and that is not negative. Are right in behavior. So as x goes to infinity, that's always the setup for the right in behavior. As x goes to infinity, what's happening to these y values? They're going to keep getting lower and lower and lower, so they're going towards negative infinity. My left in behavior, well, the furthest left I can go is negative 3. So as x goes to negative 3, that y value is going to 4. That's example note card number 96. Pause me and finish up that note card. Say 96, it's 86. All right, so now we've got note card 87, which is another example. We have a 1/3 in the front. Ooh, that's a vertical compression or a vertical shrink by a factor of 1/3. Now there's a negative right here, which was what I had you put on note card 83. If there's a negative on the inside of the operation, we have to reflect across the y-axis, and we need to beware. We're going to have to ZPP, all right? So we've got the vertical shrink of 1/3. We're reflecting across the y-axis because the negative's inside of the operation. Now, we have to take what's inside of the operation and set it equal to 0 to see what we're doing. Now, if you just type it in Desmos, you'll see that we go right 1. You could see that. But why that works is algebraically, you use zero product property, what's inside. Negative x plus 1 equal to 0, toss that 1 over. Negative x equals negative 1, divide by a negative, x equals 1. So you're going to go right 1 because that's a positive 1. And then, of course, down 2. So I had to zoom out and I had to be funky wonky because I needed to see where it crossed the x-axis for my positive and negative interval. And I also had to tell it to type, I had to type in the ordered pair 1, negative 2. Once I knew it went right 1 and down 2, I had to tell Desmos to do that in the second row. So my domain is negative infinity all the way to 1 with the bracket. This one's wonky. The graph is unbounded on the left because we reflected it over the y-axis. So it's unbounded on the left and it's bounded on the right. So my domain is negative infinity to 1. My range, bottom to tops, negative 2 included, and this is just going to keep going up. Okay, this video is about to be over, so I'll finish up this note card in the next video.